Hello everyone, my name is Sweta Hussain and today I will be talking about transatlantic cables. Transatlantic cables are undersea cables that run underneath the Atlantic Ocean. During the mid-19th century and at the beginning of the 20th century, it was used for telegrams. During the mid-20th century, it was used for telecommunications, becoming the transatlantic telecommunication cable. Nowadays, most of our internet traffic and phone calls run through these cables. During the 19th century and at the beginning of the 20th century, most cables were a single wire. They upgraded to coaxial cables during the mid-20th century. And today, most cables are optical fibers and optical amplifiers. Fiber optical cables carry one or more optical fibers and are coated with plastic layers. They are also enclosed in a protective jacket depending on the environment. For undersea cables, fiber optical cables have a range of protections from double armored, single armored, lightweight protected, and lightweight. These help to protect the cables from the harsh environment under the sea and also from the pressure. The TAT-14 transatlantic fiber optic cable started operating in 2001. It is a 15,428 kilometer long cable system that connects the United States of America, the United Kingdom, Germany, and Denmark. It uses a 10 gigabytes per second direct wave access to connect all of these countries. It has a total design capacity of 3.2 terabytes per second, but uses a system capacity of 1.87 terabytes per second for both the southern and the northern routes. These cables are laid down by a specially equipped ship called cable layers, and the cables must be laid down on a flat surface. They tend to avoid trenches, coral reefs, or abandoned shipwrecks under the sea. These cables can cost up to hundreds of millions of dollars and have an average lifespan of 25 years. Obviously, they can be replaced and repaired. You might be wondering why we do not use satellites instead of transatlantic cables. Satellites are more technologically advanced and obviously can cover more area as there are hundreds and thousands of them in orbit currently. But we do not use satellites because of two problems: latency and bit loss. It takes a lot of time to exchange data to and from space. The connection would be super slow, and it would get slower as internet traffic increases. Therefore, satellites are not a viable option for internet connectivity. But optical fibers, on the other hand, can transmit information close to the speed of light. Thus, optical fiber cables are used instead of satellites. One interesting thing about transatlantic cables is that sharks in the Atlantic Ocean like to chew and gnaw on the cables. Nobody knows why. It's just they are attracted to that mostly. And that covers everything for today. Thank you very much for listening to me. Goodbye and good luck.